OSHA 10 Practice Quiz. Test your safety knowledge. What does OSHA stand for? Occupational Safety and Health Administration. If you believe working conditions are unsafe, the first step is to notify your employer first and then OSHA if necessary. OSHA inspections are blank, conducted without advance notice. Always. In construction, fall protection is generally required at heights of 6 feet. A major fall hazard on a construction site includes all of the above. What is the most effective form of fall protection? Personal fall arrest systems. Contact with overhead power lines should be avoided by maintaining at least 8 feet clearance. Electrical shock occurs when body becomes part of an electrical circuit. Metal ladders near electrical work should be replaced with fiberglass ladders. A worker is installing roofing shingles near the edge. There are no guardrails and he is not tied off. The fall height is 14 feet. What should happen? Worker must use a personal fall arrest system. A struck by rolling object injury can occur when no worker symbols are used at road crossings. Workers are cutting concrete and generating a lot of silica dust. What control is required? Wet cutting methods or ventilation plus respirators. Hard hats protect workers from which hazard? Falling objects. An excavation is 6 feet deep and water is accumulating at the bottom. What should happen? Stop work. This is a cave-in hazard. Which of the following is a struck by hazard? All of the above. A worker gets caught between machinery and a wall. This is known as caught in or between hazard. To prevent caught in hazards, workers should keep guards in place. A worker is cutting rebar and the tool's guard is removed. What is the biggest immediate hazard? Amputation. A crew is using a metal ladder near overhead power lines. What is the safest action? Use a wooden or fiberglass ladder. What tool can help prevent caught in hazards on equipment? Proper guarding. Who is usually responsible for providing required PPE? The employer. PPE is used when blank controls are not possible. Engineering and administrative. Which PPE protects your eyes from flying debris? Safety glasses. Workers are grinding metal, and one employee is not wearing eye protection. What hazard is present? Flying particles striking the eye. When using an extension ladder, it should extend at least how many feet above the landing? 2 feet. A ladder must be inspected. Before each use. Wooden ladders near electrical hazards should be replaced with fiberglass ladders. A worker is on a scaffold with no guardrails at 12 feet high. What is required? Guardrails or personal fall arrest. All scaffold must support at least blank times the intended load without failure. 4. Scaffolding platforms must be free of debris. Workers on a scaffold should use fall protection. A serious hazard in trenches is cave-ins. A worker is cleaning a conveyor belt, and the belt is still running. What is the safest procedure? Lockout, tag out the equipment. Spoil piles should be kept at least blank feet from the edge of an excavation. 15. Trenches deeper than 5 feet require protective system like shoring. A rigger notices a crane's load seems heavier than expected and the crane begins to tilt. What should be done? Stop work immediately and lower the load. What is the number one cause of material handling injuries? Back injuries. Good housekeeping helps prevent trips and falls. A worker is exposed to loud noise levels all day from jackhammers. What should be provided? Ear protection. A hazard communication sheet for a chemical is called a safety data sheet. Thanks for taking the OSHA 10 practice test. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more practice tests like this.